Hey guys, I'm back. Y'all are like, what? You didn't leave? I kind of did. I just came out of hospital. I had a sickle cell crisis and then I caught an infection. The words the doctors used was mild pneumonia. So I was there for about 4 weeks straight. But I'm out now, even though I'm still a little bit sick. But yeah, while I was in hospital, I didn't want to go for ages without uploading anything. It's gonna take more than mild pneumonia to stop me from uploading, okay? But anyway, today I am excited. I'm gonna spice things up a little bit. And so today I'm gonna be reacting to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling, the queen herself. But first, as always, I got a little secret to tell you. I am Charlotte the Starlet, and this is my little friend Seth. And I'm a writer, so I don't just react, I review. And the way I do that is simple. If I like something, I add a point, and if I don't, I take one off. It goes without saying, there shall be spoilers. But yes, like I said, I'm excited for this, so let's do this. By the way, I have read the books before. I've read the books and seen the movies, but I haven't interacted with the franchise for about 8 years, okay? So I barely remember most of what happens. Okay, very first thing I'm picking up, Mrs. Dursley seems petty AF. Like, she refuses to acknowledge her sister's existence just because she's too different from her. Ooh, the queen is working her magic on me. J.K. Rowling is getting me all excited just by saying that strange and mysterious things are about to happen on this great Tuesday morning. Yes. Also, it really seems like she wrote with her audience in mind. Like, her writing is very targeted at children. It even sounds a bit like how a child would write, or at least how a child would describe things. Like, she says Mr. Dursley hummed as he picked out his most boring tie for work. That's what a kid would say. If a kid was asked to describe how his dad dresses for work, I would not be surprised if they said something along the lines of that. Mr. Dursley only noticed something strange when he got to the end of his road, right? The first strange thing he noticed was a cat reading a map. Or was it? So J.K. Rowling matter-of-factly said a cat was reading a map, right? Like, that sentence was written with confidence. And so it made me, the reader, also sure of that. But then the next few sentences make me just as sure that no, the cat wasn't reading. Cats can't read. I know this is meant to be Mr. Dursley doubting himself and what he saw, but now I'm doubting myself. The heck? Is that good writing, or am I just easily impressed? So now Mr. Dursley is in a traffic jam, and now he sees a bunch of strangely dressed people. They're all wearing cloaks. But it says that Mr. Dursley can't stand people in funny clothes, especially if they're young people. Why though? The heck? What have they done to you? More often than not, people in weird clothes are just trying to mind their own business. Oh my days. You know what triggers Mr. Dursley even more than a young person in funny clothes? An old person in funny clothes. Because they should know better. Okay, now it's a bit later on. Mr. Dursley's at work, but apparently there are a bunch of owls flying in broad daylight. I mean, Mr. Dursley didn't see them. He had his back to the window. But the people outside, they were pointing and staring. And I don't blame them. I would be too. Like I would be gasping, pointing, staring, filming probably. Because I never seen an owl in real life. It says that Mr. Dursley yelled at 5 different people while he was at work. You can just tell if he was saying that to someone. If he was saying that out loud, he would say it with pride. like it's an accomplishment. Oh my days. Imagine his wife. How was work today, dear? Well, it was fantastic, dear. I yelled at 5 different people. Right, it's his lunch break now. He goes to the baker's to get a donut. And he passes some more of these, say it with me, people in the street. And he overhears them talking about the Potters. Ooh, it's getting good, y'all. Oh, it says when he hears the name Harry, fear floods him. What? Wait, never mind, that's a dumb question. Like, imagine if you overheard strangers talking about someone in your family. It seems like he wants to say something to them, but he doesn't know what to say, so he doesn't say anything. What he does is rush back into his office, get halfway through dialing his home phone, but then he stops, put the receiver down and stroked his mustache. Okay, he's trying to be rational about this. Potter ain't that much of an uncommon surname. And he's not even sure if his nephew is called Harry. Right. So, he's finished work now. And as he leaves the office, he bumps into one of these people. Straight up knocks him to the ground. Mr. Dursley mumbles sorry, like any good Brit should. Oh my god. But the person he knocked down is like, don't be sorry. Rejoice. Rejoice, but you know who is gonna last. Well then. Oh, even muggles like yourself should be celebrating. Oh my gosh, this person, this dude straight up hugs Mr. Dursley. He is, oh god, shook is an understatement. He called him a muggle though. And if I was in this universe and I didn't know what a muggle was, I'd be low-key mad too. Because I mean, muggle is just one of those words that sounds like it has a bad meaning. So for the first time in his life, Mr. Dursley's hoping he imagined things. Which is saying a lot considering he doesn't approve of imagination. Right, so he is back home now. So now Mr. Dursley is watching the news. And of course they're talking about all the weird stuff that's been going down that day. You know, like the owls and... Oh man. Apparently instead of rain, some people got showers of shooting stars. Oh my days, I am jealous. I need a shooting star in my life, for real. I have too many wishes I need to come true. But after hearing that, Mr. Dursley decides he does have to tell his wife about what's been going on and about overhearing something about the Potters. Oh, he is walking on eggshells for real. Like, Petunia dear, have you heard from your sister lately? Big yikes. She is shocked and angry instantly. She's like, no. Why? And Mr. Dursley is just like, oh, you know, just finding stuff on the news. And she's like, so? And Mr. Dursley's just like, I just thought it could have something to do with, you know, her lot. Now he's legit wondering whether or not to mention that he overheard someone talk about the Potters at all. Okay, he decides against telling her. Yikes. Now he's straight up playing dumb. It says he's trying to act as casually as he can, but I don't think he's succeeding at that. Not in my head, at least. He's like, their son, he would be around Dudley's age now, right? What's his name again? Howard? Right, so then they go to bed. And Mr. Darcy comforts himself by thinking that even if the Potters were involved, it probably wouldn't affect them. How very wrong he was, says J.K. Rowling. Anyway, so that cat that Mr. Dursley saw before he went to work That cat has been sitting outside his house all day. The cat barely moved until midnight. Oh, a man just appeared in front of this cat. Oh my days. You guys. You guys. That was a hot second where I was wondering, who is this guy? I don't remember. But he's tall. He's thin. He's very old. He has silver hair and a beard. And he can tuck into his belt. He's wearing long robes, a purple cloak, and high-heeled buckled boots. Y'all, he's got blue eyes, sparkling behind half-moon spectacles, and a very long nose that's been broken at least twice. And his name is Albus Dumbledore. Oh my god. Oh my days. My entire childhood is rushing back to me. Oh my gosh. Before I sat down to start filming, I was wondering if I would fangirl or anything. And I actually didn't think I would. I didn't think I would, but now I can't help it. Guys, it's Dumbledore. Oh my days. How am I getting starstruck through a book? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you guys, he's doing the thing. He's doing the thing. He just pulled out the silver lighter. Y'all know what that means. He puts out all the street lamps with it. Yup, the cat is McGonagall confirmed. I have got to say, all the cloaks that have been described so far, like Dumbledore's, McGonagall's, all of the people's, all of their cloaks sound gorgeous. I want one, even though I have no business owning a cloak. Like, where the hell do I wear it to? She asks Dumbledore, how did you know it was me? And he says, I've never seen a cat sit so stiffly. But she's like, you'd be stiff too if you'd been sitting on a brick wall all day. You right, you right. Good point. Like, there are brick walls all down my street, and I've sat on them a few times, and I couldn't do it longer than 15 minutes. Okay, so McGonagall doesn't approve of all of the festivities that the wizards have been having that day. You know who is apparently gone, and everyone's been celebrating, but they've been celebrating to the point where muggles are noticing. Apparently the shooting stars were down to someone called Daedalus Diggle. How can you say that without giggling? If this Diggle guy can conjure up some shooting stars, I'm gonna need to hit him up, because like I said, I got a bunch of wishes. Damn, but McGonagall's straight up roasting him, saying that he never had much sense. Is she saying that from experience with him? Dumbledore and his sherbet lemons, bro. Now Dumbledore's telling her about how he's never understood calling Voldemort you-know-who. McGonagall's like, that's because you're different. Everyone knows you're the only one Voldemort's afraid of. She says that in a half-exasperated, half-admiring way. And the more these two talk, the more I'm beginning to think that McGonagall's not only a friend of Dumbledore's, but a fan. Like, it's obvious she has a lot of respect and admiration for him, right? Like a fan would. But at the same time, she's honest with him in the way a friend would be. Oh, Dumbledore says that Voldemort apparently has powers that he would never have. Oh, McGonagall says that's only because he's too noble to use them. Imagine if Dumbledore used his powers to their full extent. Oh my god, she made Dumbledore blush. Ain't that cute? Right? It seems that McGonagall's getting to, like, what she's really been wanting to talk about. The reason why she's been sitting out all day. The rumors. Oh, the rumors were Voldemort just killed James and Lily. But when he tried to kill Harry, he couldn't. I really should have figured out sooner that that's what the rumors were about. McGonagall refused to believe any of the rumors until she talked to Dumbledore. And now that Dumbledore has confirmed them to be true, she is taking it hard. Oh, the most we get for what happened to Voldemort's powers was they broke. They broke her. Hey, Dumbledore sniffed at the same time I sniffed. Whoa, what is that? Dumbledore just took out a gold watch that has 12 hands but no numbers. What is that? Oh my god, it has planets instead of numbers. Dumbledore looks at it and is like, Hagrid's late. Oh, right. So, the reason Dumbledore's come is because the Dursleys are the only family Harry has left now. Oh, that's sad. I can't relate though, because I have a huge family. Like, I can't imagine what I would do without my family. Like, for real. Oh, McGonagall's horrified at the thought of leaving Harry with the Dursleys. Because she's been watching him all day and knows that they're terrible people. Okay, McGonagall's talking about how, when Harry grows up, he's, going to be famous. If you want to know his name, he's going to go down in history. But Dumbledore says that is exactly the reason why he needs to be left with the Dursleys. To kind of keep him humble. Like, I mean, let's be real. We've all seen it a million times in fiction and in real life. If someone becomes famous as a child, more often than not, they're affected, negatively affected in some sort of way. And that's why Dumbledore thinks it would be better if Harry grows up away from all of that. Oh, Dumbledore says he would trust Hagrid with his life. McGonagall's doubting Hagrid, whether he's fit for the job to bring Harry. But Dumbledore has full faith in him. He's so wholesome. Dumbledore is too good for this earth. Oh, speak of the devil. Damn, a huge motorbike fell out of the earth. How would you react? So the description we get of Hagrid is that he is twice as tall as any man and about 5 times as wide. He looked simply too big to be allowed. Hagrid's just not allowed. Not allowed in life. Imagine being born and the doctor takes one look at you and is like, that ain't allowed. Whoa, his feet are the size of baby dolphins. Damn. Oh my god. I'm starting to freak out again, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I love babies. When Hagrid went to get Harry, the house was apparently almost destroyed. Oh, first glimpse of the baby. And the scar. Dumbledore straight away knows he'll have that scar forever. Really? How do you know that? McGonagall asks if Dumbledore can do something about his scar, but he says even if he could, he wouldn't. Because scars can apparently come in useful sometimes. And then he talks about his own scar on his left knee. That's the perfect map of the London Underground. Damn. How J.K. Rowling gonna make me jealous of a damn scar? I was about to say how I have a bunch of scars on my body, but they ain't ever come in use. If I had a scar like that though, like a cool shaped scar, like a lightning shaped scar, or a scar of the London Underground, then maybe I'd believe Dumbledore. Like, what the hell? So many book characters have cool scars. Like, where do they buy them all from? Where can I buy them? Oh, when Hagrid passes Harry over, he lets out a howl like a wounded dog, which is apparently a cry. He's crying. Oh, they just lay him straight down on the doorstep. And then Dumbledore takes out a letter and tucks it into the blankets with Harry. And then they all have a little moment where they're just staring at Harry on the doorstep. Oh my god. It's so sad. Oh my days. I can't with these descriptions. They're making it worse. I mean, they're doing their job, but here I am already feeling kind of sad. Because this is a sad moment. And these descriptions out here adding to the moment. The line that got to me most was the twinkling light that normally shone from Dumbledore's eyes had seemed to have gone out. That's how you know it's bad. Okay, so they get ready to go. Dumbledore turns on all the street lights again. Now J.K. Rowling's describing how Harry is so innocently sleeping on the doorstep without knowing that he is special or famous, or that in a few hours he'll be woken up by Mrs. Dursley's scream. And there we go. That is it, you guys. I really hoped you enjoyed this because I had a blast reading this. I really did. Like, I was unsure about doing this on my channel, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and so I genuinely hope you guys had fun too. Yeah, and I think Seth liked it too. So if you did, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to become a starlet like me. Also, if you guys have read something that has just left you shook beyond repair and you just think, oh my days, Charlotte has got to read this, then suggest something. Fiction, non-fiction, poems, manga, anything. Alright guys, I'll see you later, bye.